All right, so on last episode, y'all saw the starting of force fetch, which is the meticulous phase for the trainer and the dog. Unfortunately, we are right at the end of force fetch where we're trying to get them, trying to transition her off the table onto ground and still hold the same concepts and commands to the fullest perfection that we do on the table. The issue is we have hit a stalemate where she is just frozen and locked up. Atta girl, good girl. No. Oh. All right, done. And you see this a lot behind the scenes. A lot of people don't show this side, and it is frustrating. But a lot of trainers, not a lot of trainers, your inexperienced trainers, this pressure will get to them and they'll just push the dog until they finally just shut down and they just give up, right? You do not want to do that. That's not productive for the trainer. It's not productive for the dog. The client or the owner of the dog will end up just being very frustrated because there's a lot of money and time sunk into the dog. So this is where I pause. I don't let them get away with stuff, but you can't let the pressure get to you. Whether it's the client saying, hey, I'm paying you this. Yeah, we're still working with the dog, but we can only move as fast as the dog will allow us. Or in this case, we're shooting videos and the timeline of it. And this is the reality of it is this stuff happens. We get to a phase where they have a stalemate, where they lock up. Usually, sometimes, probably half the time, it is in force fashion because it is so mentally tolling. But where you really screw up is you let the pressure get to you and you push that dog over that limit that they have. So we're in the stalemate. What I'm doing is I'm taking a step back from being such a drill sergeant, and I'm bonding with her, but I'm not letting her get away with things. That's another detail about this is like, if I say heel, she still is to heel. If I say place, she still to place. But I'm not drilling her so hard on where we're at in force fetching right now just to get her to the ground. It is very frustrating because we're that close. And the next step would be getting her to the ground, forcing her to a pile, then forcing her to multiple piles, and seeing if she still has that drive on the ground with distractions everywhere. Is she still going to listen and go straight to that pile and straight back? Is she going to do that 10 times? That's the real trick is they keep going until all the bumpers are picked up or whatever you're telling them to fetch. And just with experience, like last year what I dealt with Nestle, Luke Brown's dog up there, and she was terrible at swimming. And she would go, but she would buoy swim. That's what I call it, when they swim vertical and they're splashing all in front of their face. And I sent him a video. I'm like, she sucks at swimming. And he's like, well, teach her to swim. And I'm like, well, she can swim. She's not swimming efficiently. So if you have to teach a dog to swim, man, that's a lot of time in itself. You're in a pool, and it's just sometimes that just doesn't work out. But she couldn't not swim. It was very frustrating. I could only throw her one bumper because by the time she got back to me, she was dead. She didn't have any energy left. So with that, it just comes repetition and time. She was 9 months old when I shot that video. And I told him, I'm like, dude, this is something she's going to have to figure out. All I can do is just keep working with her. Boom, boom, boom. Keep throwing that bumper, keep spending that time with her. At the end of the day, a year old, 13 months, I think, is when I gave her back to him. She was diving 12 feet under the water. The most proficient swimmer I'd ever trained. That's a story of don't give up. Stay with it, but you got to stay professional, right? I could have flipped my crap right there on her for not leveling out, because when she'd get the bumper, she would level out, right? But she's going out. It's very frustrating to see a dog struggle like that. Struggle, and they have the drive. and they're not figuring out. They're not figuring out, but you can't, you got to keep your cool and just keep working with them. And if they have the drive, they will eventually figure it out. But that's the glory of being a dog trainer, is every one of these dogs, just like humans, are different. But the worst thing you can do is just sit there and hound on them and just push them, push them, push them. When you push them over that limit, they lose trust for you. You step 10 steps back, and then you gotta rebuild that trust and that bond, because at that point they think you're gonna kill them and that you're an enemy. And you don't want that. That takes forever. And then you gotta take those 10 steps back and you gotta work through that all the way to get to where you were frozen in the first place. So if you just take a minute and either swap people giving commands or just give them a break, you'll pick back up right where they froze at, right? So it's just smart. It's just wise to just, hey, sometimes you got to give them a break, switch people, come back the next training session and try to pick up where you left off. But don't let them get away with the simple stuff on sit, here, heel, place, eat. You know, they're still holding, everything's still structured. You're just not advancing. And it is frustrating because you don't want to be in a stalemate. Nobody wants to be in a stalemate. We get that. But you're not going to accomplish anything by pushing them past their limits.
It's Christmas in July for Josie and Curly. The folks over at MoMarsh sent us all the new stuff. So we got the home cot right there. Obviously, y'all know, if you know MoMarsh, you know Invisilab. That's probably what they're best known for, is the Invisilab. So kind of lets you be able to put a dog anywhere you see it right there, brush it in. It's got a cover on it, it's got a roof on it, lightweight, can adjust from that high to this high, you know, depending on how high you need it. Kind of took the same thing and did it into here, and then home base.
They came out with a training stand.
Yeah, and we got more of it too. So I got some more stuff coming eventually. And so there's your one for working on place and all that kind of good stuff. Keep them tethered. Yep.
Heck yeah.
And so, yeah, we got Josie set up with the best. That way she can be her best. And I guess we'll let them brown dogs use it too. Luke, I won't charge you nothing for that. But that's just kind of the deal. This one up here, you've already seen them in there. It's just another final stand. So Curly got them already hanging up in there, but I got one more he had a blank spot on his wall. He had 3. I figured he needed 4. So we got 4 of them now. Hang them all up. But that, you know, final stand is just kind of your typical dog stand, but a little bit better made. So, you know, so wide open, covered. This one got a lot more applications. You can use it in the woods, you can use it in a field, you can use it wherever you need to. But it's got brush straps, everything on the side, camo cover.
You can also fold the feet down, just use it as a hut.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what you can use it in a field, just sitting on the ground. Like it goes right by your layout blinds. If you got a pit blind,
and
don't
that
have
way
a dog
you ain't
box.
got to brush 3 different blinds.
Yeah.
It's just this one. The brushing takes the most time, right?
Yeah. So, and all the legs are, you can move them independently of one another. So if you kind of on like a side of a hill, your back two can be shorter than your front, or vice versa, depending on which way you're set up and all that kind of stuff. So we got it. MoMarsh, my friends over at Higdon, they're the MoMarsh company. So we got everything a dog can need, and they got more stuff coming. They got all kinds of training stuff coming. And here in about a month, they got a brand new kennel coming. So we'll have that. So we'll have a brand new kennel for young Josie. But that's it, man. That's kind of, I know Josie's, she's a little slow on the pickup of the fetch. So look, every dog's different. And I told y'all I'd never force fetch one again. And this is why. Some of them get it like that. Some of them take a step back. So you know what? You pay a professional to do that. That way you don't have to worry about it. Because I got a kid at home with a swimmer's ear right now. So if I had 2 of them I was dealing with, no, I'm out. I'm out, bro. So, but she'll get there.
Oh yeah.
She'll get there.
Wearing a
Every one
cellmate.
of them's different. There's no one size fits all. No
Nope.
freaking, by 8 weeks, they should be that. No. You fit that program, that's when you have them washouts. And that's where people just send you your dog back. They won't even take your money because it don't fit their program. So, you know, Jessie was like that. She was not, she didn't fit the mold of the timing for everybody else. But then I got her to another guy before you were doing dogs. And then she ended up being best retriever I ever had. So she would go clear all the way across that pasture to get a duck if I told her to. So out of sight, she'd just keep on trucking if she could hear me. So every dog's different. Josie's gonna be the same way. So we're
That's
not
what
worried about it.
I was talking to Jared about earlier is with Nestle last year.
Yeah.
She couldn't swim.
Yeah.
Most clients.
I can't either.
Most clients, if they see that, they're you know, hey, I don't want to pay you to teach my dog how to swim or just focus on that. But luckily that client could wait, and she ended up diving 12 feet underwater.
That's what I'm talking about. See?
You know what I'm saying?
Look, now she can walk on the bottom.
Yeah.
She like Cuba Gooding Jr.
She
in that movie.
She been getting fed real good.
Hey, she get all the way to the bottom now.
She got to push. Got to push to get up.
Oh, but they're all different, man. Dogs are cool. They're just like humans, man. They all got their own personalities. They're all a little different. But we got the right stuff to take care of them, either in the field or at home. So
yeah,
whatever it is, yeah, you can tell old girl, let Teal have that one. She have her brand new bed. She tell Bay and them to kiss her booty. Old mama gets the new cozy bed.
It only took her 11 and a half years to get the cozy one.
There you go. Well,
well, let's put it to use.
Yeah, there you go. Christmas in July, boys. Here we go.
Josie, look, load up. Atta girl. Here, sit. You ready to hunt? Huh? You ready to hunt? Atta girl. Let's go. You ready to hunt? Huh, Josie, you ready to hunt? You ready to hunt them up? Let's go. Come on, Josie, let's go.
Well, Josie's in a slump, so we're pulling out the big guns. We gotta switch it up. Get her juices back flowing. Force fetching was hard on her. This is also good, we talked about in the other video, having a female voice give the commands and see how she reacts. All around training, not just one person. Now I do all the teaching, but holding her true to her commands, no matter who's telling her.
Josie, here. Josie, here. Heel. You ready to hunt, huh? You ready to work? Let's do it. Fetch it up. Hold. 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 Fetch it up. Mark! Sit down. Sit. Mark. Sit. Josie. Fetch it up. Fetch it up.
She's sliding
Atta
fast.
girl. Here. Atta girl.
Hold.
Fetch it up. Hold. 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 Josie, fetch it up.
Good.
Good hold. Drop. Atta girl, Josie.
Good.
Atta girl.
Now that we got her fired up, she's sliding past the bumper. She's going so fast.
You
I want
ready
to
to
see
hunt?
what she'll do with me.
You ready to
We're
hunt?
gonna have Caitlin step behind, see if I can take over the reins. She was pushing Caitlin a little bit. Josie, come here. Here. Yep. Sit. Good. She was pushing Caitlin a little bit by braking, and that's why she reached down there and checked her, which is fine. Like, she doesn't do that with me. She started doing that with Caitlin. That tells me where she's at. Now we can refine it and make her even better, make her realize that she has to perform to 100% no matter who it is with. But she is fired back up. Let's see what she does now with me back in the picture. She did a lot of early dropping, which is, ooh, that was getting under my skin just watching that. Because she's perfect on the table. Getting to the ground was what we were battling with. And then she's just been in this lull, just kind of just depressed stage. So that's why we're bringing Caitlin out here and we're getting that blood pumping again. You ready? You ready? Hey, you ready? Mark. No, ma'am. Sit. Good. Josie. There we go. Let's go. Hey, come on. Pump her up. Good girl. Drop. Hey, hi. Let's go, huh? All right, we'll turn it back over to Caitlin and see how she does.
Mark.
Yeah, look at her.
Josie.
Look at her. Ears perked up.
Atta girl, Josie, fetch it up. Let's go. Here.
Go.
Atta girl, Josie. Heel, and hold. Atta girl. Drop it.
Right.
Atta girl,
We
Josie.
checked her, and we're back
Way
to
to go,
perfection.
Josie.
That's what I love to
Ready,
see,
ready.
improvement.
Sit.
She's not shutting down either.
Sit. Josie.
Yes.
Fetch it up.
Yes.
Atta girl, Josie. Here. Let's go. Heel.
This tells me right here, I have to, without her letting her get away with stuff, is get that drive back in her of this being a happy time and something she wants to do, that tail wagging, those ears perked up, that stance on. She's trying to break, but we're keeping a threshold on her. I want that. And then we're not going back to the table, right? We've already done that for a week. We were on and off the table, back and forth, because it wasn't transitioning to the ground. Now it's going to tell me, after getting that drive back in her and her firing off like that, her running and sliding past or into the bumper, that's what gets me fired up. But the next step right after that is we're just going to hold and walk. We're going to hold and walk. And then I'm going to have it drop it right in front of her, fetch it up off the ground, hold and walk. She's got to keep that mouth, and she was cigared a couple of them. She doesn't do that on the table. But
Heel.
good. But she gets to the ground, more freedom, and I've just been hard on her because it is frustrating of like you're holding yourself back. But when you're in this lull, sometimes you need to take a step back, give them something to look forward to, get back to the roots of it, and then you can fix the fundamentals. As long as you don't wait and do that too late, you'll be able to fix it. It won't be concreted in. So she's got it. She knows what to do. We're just choosing to do it or not do it when we're on the ground with more freedom. Huh? Fetch it up. Josie, fetch it up. There you go. Hold. That a girl. Huh? Hold. There you go. That's it. Drop. Now, doing that and moving, throwing bumpers, coming back, and there's no change in behavior, that's where it all clicks together. But when she gets excited, she just comes back, drops it, and wants to go for another one. Unacceptable. That's where you start losing birds.